Hey everybody, Dr. Diane, your libido doc here. We're talking about sex dates and we're talking about the importance of scheduling sex. And much of the time when I've talked about this, people will react with things like, I don't want to schedule sex. I want it to be spontaneous. And that's because in the beginning, when we are new with somebody, it does become fairly spontaneous, right? It's just whenever it happens, there's a lot of hormones going on. But one of the things that winds up happening in longer term relationships is all of the life stuff starts filling in. The work, the late nights, the kids, the any other activities, right? And it's so easy when we already have other self-care things that a lot of people are trying to do, from eating well to making sure you get movement and sleep and all these other things, right, for health, that it's so easy for sex to fall by the wayside. And what I see in the couples I work with is the couples that schedule it are the couples that tend to have it more regularly and report higher sex satisfaction because they're actually taking time. And the other thing this can do in a really, really busy life is sometimes this thing can happen, right? Where you're with a partner and you know that that this is something you want to do and you want to connect and you know your partner wants this and you want to give it to them, but you're so exhausted. Anybody have that thing that happens in the head where it's like, I want to do this, but I want to sleep. I want to do this, but I want to sleep, right? I certainly have. And I know talking to my partner, that is something that happens. And talking to other people, I know it happens to a lot of people, right? I'm tired, but I want to do this. And that push-pull thing can be very, very, very challenging. So what do we do about it? One of the best ways to do this is to schedule it, because then it gives you the day to prep for it, right? And that may mean, oh, you're going to find time to take a 10-minute nap throughout the day. Or maybe you do have a little extra caffeine a tiny bit later. I would never recommend caffeine too late because I really value sleep for my clients, but maybe you have it a little bit later to push your energy a little bit more. Or maybe you don't work out as hard that morning, right? So we can do all these different things, and you know then that this is the time where you really are going to show up for your partner this way. And it allows some of that push-pull on those other days to settle, because you know that you can sleep and you can prioritize sleep, because this is for sure also getting taken care of, right? You're prioritizing relationship, you're prioritizing your sexual health. And in some ways, like, when I work with people on exercise and moving exercise into life, the number one way of creating a better exercise routine is to have a schedule around it, right? The people that know that at 5 in the morning or 5 in the evening is the time they work out and it's built into their schedule are the people that actually get it done. And so when we're talking about something else that we're trying to prioritize, like sex, scheduling it is huge. We schedule time to go out and have dinner with our friends. We schedule time to take our kids to the basketball game, whatever it may be, right? So the things that get scheduled happen. And if we want this to be part of our priority in our life, it really goes well oftentimes in these long-term relationships to actually schedule sex. And yes, I get that takes away a level of the spontaneity, but guess what? That's not saying that you can't have spontaneous sex too. It's just saying that you now have built into your schedule, you're going to connect with your partner in this way. You're going to come close together. You're going to get all the oxytocin and yummy hormones that are balancing for stress, because now you're prioritizing it. And you can still have spontaneous sex on the side too, but this way you're at least getting that commitment to this part of a healthy relationship and of your own personal health really dialed in. All right, everybody, that's it for now. Please do subscribe if this has been helpful. I'll see you in another video.